Hello guys, this is Lewis the Trill W jumping in with a new series, building the best city on the worst map. Now we are starting the city of Westview, you can see the name at the bottom there, named after the Marvel series WandaVision. And we're going to be building on this map, which is called Regal Hills. Now, I've chosen this map purely because I've done a bit of research, googled a lot of things, and a lot of people say this is actually the worst one. The reason is just because there's not great connections to anything. The land itself isn't initially very good for many things as well, so we're going to be jumping in and having a little look at it as well. You can see natural resources scarce, we don't have many at all there, so we're going to be jumping in and trying to build us a city on this and actually have the city expand and reach all the thresholds we need as well. So starting off, you can see we've got the entrance that they are always given as well, and we're going to do our distinctive design of building a road, something like that. And it should have unlocked, there we are, yep, a few of our other roads. So we're looking at highways. We've also got it's mass transport, is that it? Unlocked, which is why this is actually one of the maps part of that DLC as well. So we're going to be jumping in with that now as well, having a little look at what we can actually build. Right, there we are. So what we've done now is you can see up here we've got a pumping station to take the water in, powered by this wind turbine, and it goes all the way down and is going to feed the houses which we've allocated here. Now that continues to pump down, and that's where it's dumped out just down there as well. So you can see it comes in quite nicely here as well. Now we've started to allocate some residential here as well to get a nice little district going as well, and then eventually we'll knock them down and rebuild them as a new style home. We're probably going to go with this as a European as well, and then I'm just going to allocate a few of these in, you know, the odd shop that people quite like as well. But I'm thinking of probably putting one, I've got to try and think where to put it now. Might put one on the end here as well. Might be somewhere quite nice if we can just get something like that going there. There we are. And then if I allocate, yeah, if I make this a house here as well. Perfect. So those, because of the demand you can see in the bottom corner, should absolutely fly up as well. And then they'll need somewhere to work, which is why we're going to put something in like this. Just here as well initially. Let's go with something like that. There we are. In fact, we'll throw in a bit more there. There we are. So demand, those houses should go up fairly quickly. And we can start generating some money and getting a population going as well. So the first milestone is, as we know, I can just see here, is 460 as well, and that becomes Little Hamlet as well. So we just need to get there as well. We'll get there eventually. Just got to wait for the people to slowly move in as well. There's more than enough demand for them, and we've got some jobs available. Now what I've just done here is I did 2 roads either side here. So if you're coming in from this highway, you don't have to use the intersection here if you're just going to these shops here as well. But also, you can see it's not really been used much, which is quite nice. I've also added one here, which is one way, so if you just are down here and you need to pretty much head over there, you can exit quite easily as well. Now the water is going to really help the land value here as well and bring in a lot of people who want to move in as well. You can see our demand, as always, has absolutely skyrocketed, and it's now on industrial. So all we're going to do is continue, and we'll allocate that full zone down there as well. And you can see the shops have gone up quite quickly as well, so there is demand for shops as well, which is quite nice. There we are. So we finally started to make an income there as well. You can see in the bottom left there, our money started to go up. Our industry zone has grown exponentially quickly as well, and as a result, our residential needs to go up as well because they're starting to need a few workers, which we're doing well at there as well. Now the plan is having a look at these zones. We can go down towards this lake, which look quite nice as well. I've upped the limit so I can now have 25 tiles as well in total, so I can have all of this land as well, which would be quite nice as well. And then we'll eventually be able to go up to this big lake up here as well, which is quite nice as well. And they can all connect. I know with the train line, there's a train line there, isn't there? There's also one here. You can see, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see it's just there on the top middle of the screen. That's the end of the train line. So there's no, we won't struggle to connect things up there. I'll probably go for that top one first just to get that train line connection, because none of the others provide anything like that as well. And then we can start bringing in ferries and other thing like that as well. Also love that this one comes with things like a tower up here, kind of an old castle. That reminds me of something like Alton Towers or something in the UK, which is like a theme park built around an old manor. Really cool design up there as well, and we're just going to expand on that as well. But now let's continue to just increase our population. Right, there we are. So we've reached our first milestone, which means we get loans, taxes, all of that as well. Garbage, which we're familiar with, of course, healthcare and education as well. So what we can do is start building elementary schools and health clinics as well. Doing so will increase our land value as well, and that'll get people moving in quite quickly as well. We also have got a garbage centre and a recycling plant. And a recycling plant I do prefer and processing rate is 24,000 a week, and we're going to be producing just over half of that, so that's fine. We could put that in as well. We just need to extend our roads to do so. So let's do that now. Let's just grab this a bit, bring it out somewhere. I'm thinking something like this will do, and then go all the way down like that as well. And then what we can do is just add on a tiny little, normally a dirt road will do quite nicely. Something like that there as well, because you'll have power out here, which is quite nice. And we'll just add in a recycling plant just here as well. It's a shame we can't build it symmetrically. Let me just trim that in one by one. Right, that should cover the water requirement for it as well. And they're, again, still just demanding more and more people, to be honest, workers. So let's also help with regards to that with a medical clinic. Put one in there, and that'll increase. There we are. And is there already demand for more water? Pumping capacity. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's just that they're slightly out of the land area. That's really interesting. Just to shut people up, I've taken a quick loan out just to build those power cables. Oh, that's why he was moaning, because he was saying he wasn't getting enough power either. There we are. Pipes should be all operational now. Yeah, there we are. Now everyone should be happy as well there, apart from you. Oh, because you guys aren't connected. Aha, now that does make sense as well. So we'll have to just connect you guys by doing something like this. There we are. Now you're connected. Perfect as well. Now demand, you can see it's mainly actually for shopping, which is rather interesting. So let's just throw in some shops up here. Very shortly we'll be hitting our next milestone, I suspect. Now I think these guys should have nice land value down here as well, just because of the water. Let's have a little look at it. Yeah, the water really does help it, you can see there. So these guys got really good land value. Not so much over here. We can change all that in a bit. Perfect. Our population is still steadily rising. It's all is looking well. And we're going to be reaching the milestone threshold very, very shortly, which is quite nice. And when that happens, I'll just give a little catch up as well. There we are. Oh, that's quite quick. So, right, we can now buy a new tile, buy a district as well. That's very important. We're going to start doing districts. Policies, important. Policies are very important. Loans as well, yeah. Police and emergency services and unique buildings and all of those kind of things as well, which is nice. So, putting time on pause. First things first, we are going to start zoning. And let's get some names out here. Hawthorne Heights, nope. Let's do it how we always used to do. Hamilton Park, nope. Park. I like that a lot, but I can't call it that, which is really annoying. Park would be really good. These are all just the repeats themselves. We did just have Mill District, which I think I'm going to rename and just go with that. So let's grab this one quickly and just rename it to Mill District. And I like that purely because... There we are. This old medieval castle looks like it used to have like a village down below, and it would have a mill on it flowing, which would generate power when the water flows by. So I like that. Mill District. Right. Let's allocate all of Mill District out to here. There we are. And when it comes to things like housing, it's good. No, we don't want this self-sustained thing. Organic and local. Reduces 50% of goods sold locally. Traffic is reduced by 50%. I like that. Let's do that. Nice. And the one thing I do want to do as well, which is rather annoying, is this theme. North America. That doesn't look North American to me. No, actually we'll stick with that. I like that for now. Let's go with that. Mill District. Mill District is growing well. What's next? 1,500. Okay. And after that, 2,600. Okay. Perfect. What we're going to probably be doing then is just leaving it there as just the first episode, all tied up quite nicely as well. We've done our traditional building of the incoming roads here as well. Built the mill district on one side, built the industry on the other. Got a little recycling plant going as well, which is quite well. The water flows down here, which is really nice, which allows us to generate a bit of power using the wind and also, you know, pump water in and out. So it's all the basics up and going as well, which is quite nice as well. Having a little look through our mill district now, you can see it's your traditional kind of setting for us as well, with a nice little school and clinic in the centre as well, and a few shops on the end as well. But in the meantime, I've been Lewis, the TRW, with the first episode in how to build the best city in the worst map as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya. Goodbye.